This is my first tournament video. Um, this is a $7 triple up. I have seen at least one other Bovada $7 triple up. I believe he was successful. Um, it's a turbo. I have figured out a way using the recording program. I've done some work on it, and now I know how to edit videos and delete part of the video and whatnot. So I'm sure I will be skipping a lot of hands. These turbos will last 40 minutes to an hour, depending on the players, how fast they play, whatnot. So try to keep it as short as possible without missing any good hands, interesting hands. Nine people in the hand or on the table. The top three triple up. So it doesn't matter if you're first, second, or third. As long as you finish the top three, you win. As soon as the fourth person is eliminated, the tournament is over. It doesn't matter how many chips you have. Doesn't matter if you're a chip leader or you barely survive with 200 chips. As long as you're the last three surviving, you all get the triple up, which in this case would be $21. Like I said, I will be skipping around hands, so no need to fret. A lot of what I see strategy early on. I saw a video a couple days ago. He did a great job of breaking it down this way. 3 stages of a tournament. This is actually, is it a turbo? It is not a turbo. So it actually will, it's going to be slower. It's going to be regular pace. Um, the tournament, these sit and goes are broken down into 3 phases: early stage, middle stage, and late stage. Middle stage, the blinds are small. Um, the smart strategy to play this early is to play tight. That's what most people say. I do play tight early, but I also, if you've seen any of my other videos, this is the time where I like to play a little sneaky when I'm in position with, the 6-7 suited, 7-8 suited, ace-2 suited. I love to play those hands late, especially early on in tournaments because the blinds are so low. Um, you can limp in on the button with a hand like that, and a couple other limpers, big blind checks. At the blinds of 10-20, it costs you 20 chips to get into a pot that is now 100 chips. 100 chips is significant even at this stage, in my opinion. And of course, when you have ace-2 suited and the flop is, queen 10, 5 of hearts, and you have ace-2 of hearts, you have just flopped a flush. Someone else may have just flopped a 2 pair or the high pair. They think they got you, and they obviously don't. And sometimes you can double up right away in a tournament. And a triple up like this, especially a regular one that isn't a turbo, that is clutch. That is key. So if that happens, you will definitely see it. I will definitely not edit that hand out. Just want to show you guys this hand. This is after the fact. I'm kind of cutting into my live narration right here. This is after the fact. I'm watching the video. This is online poker at its finest. Number 6 has just raised a very large amount. Pre-flop. Number 2 called. Here we have a push on the flop. Normally you would put these two on a big hand just based on their pre-flop action. And as you're going to see here, 6 pushes all in and 2 makes the pre-flop call was just as horrendous as this call. Well, maybe not as horrendous. The pre-flop call was terrible, and he ended up winning. It's sad. But that is online poker, fellas, ladies and fellas. There's nothing you can really do about that. That's Bovada's a weak site, and it's gonna happen. $7 triple up. Yeah, you're gonna see stuff like that. So back to the live narration. All right, been about 18 minutes into the tournament here. Haven't gotten any sort of hand, not even a decent hand. But finally, we get aces. These guys probably know I'm tight, but I have to raise with aces. They might fold. I might get a caller, but either way, I'm not limping with aces. I refuse to do that. I'm gonna make sure that if you're in the hand after for the flop, you got something. So that's one fold. This guy, he's 295. I would like to see him go on it all in, but he didn't. And of course, it folds. That's unfortunate. That's the way it goes. 18 minutes, you finally get a hand, aces, and you raise a decent raise. You know, I didn't overdo it. No one would have thought, oh, he has aces. He rose 3 times the big blind. But obviously, no one had anything there, so they all folded, and I keep going. Um, I'm down. We're down to 7-handed now. Blinds are still pretty low. They've actually only increased once. I think they're about to go up again. But yeah, it's like I said, especially in these non-turbos, these regular tournaments. I think the blinds go up every 10 minutes. There's no need to press. There's no need to really no need to even get worried at this point. Even approaching 20 minutes now to the tournament, I've only gotten one hand, and gotten one hand. Well, this is King Jack off. I'm in an early position, so it's not great. I probably got this guy low stack 265. He's pushing any minute. There's the push. My hand is still so early. Blinds are so low. He's already got a caller. I'm not doing it with King Jack, and it was a smart move by me. So I feel good about that at least. Um, Now we're down to 6 hands. 3 more eliminations, and I'm taking home $21. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, obviously the blinds just went up to 50. In the meantime, I will continue still playing tight. I might still. Now we're approaching the mid stage of the tournament, especially because we only have 6 hands. The blinds are still not high though, so still want to stay kind of tight. Um, Loosen up a little bit and on the button and then late position, but with 6 hands, it's really normally you wouldn't have only 6 people left this early in the tournament. And I say it's early, even though it's 20 minutes in, because the blinds are still low. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, I can get some hands here soon. 2-4 here on the button, suited. You know, this really is it's not a great hand in any situation. But on the button, and we have a limper. Let's see what number 3 does. Player 3. The limp should make my decision a little easier. Uh, if he doesn't limp, if he folds, I probably still limp. If he raises, I'm folding. I mean, I'm gonna call it. Now we get it checked down. Now, so this is why I do it. Ace 5 on the board, 2-4. Got a 4-outer here, straight draw. I need a 3. 3 people in front of me. Not many bets here. I'm gonna call. I might call a $50 bet, but that right there is ideal. The check down. Um, Not a good turn. Now we have another straight draw on the board. Uh, you know, king queen. That'd be a straight, but you would think no one has king queen. The reason I don't think anyone has king queen is because no one raised. It was a limp hand, so everyone's hands are gonna be low. Nothing great here, and that's shit. I got a phone call. I'm gonna take this phone call and pause the video. All right. Um, I'm back. Video's back. As you see, one has already been eliminated. We're going down here. We got about 24, 25 big blinds, so we're not in bad shape. This is about the mid stage of the tournament. There's only 5 people left, but the blinds are still medium low, and I still have, like I said, big blinds. There's 50 big blinds. I got 12, 55 chips. I got about 24, 25 big blinds left. So I'm in good shape. Still no need to press. I'm gonna raise here, even an early position with 10 hearts. As the hands, the people go down in the tournament, hand values increase. There's less chances of someone else having a better hand than you. Ace 10 suited is already a good hand anyway. Even in early position, that's a raise. Um, Pretty much, even a 9-man, in my opinion, but especially there's only 5 people in it left. Um, that I'm not calling it because it's still too early. Still too early to press. But that probably was a blind steal attempt, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I wouldn't have given him a lot of credit for that hand, but I didn't have anything too much either, so we'll fold. We'll give him that blind. This is especially because I'm short stacked. Everyone else is in 2,500, 2,800, 26, and this guy's obviously tremendous lead. I'm the short stack by a lot, actually, but I've really just been playing the hands dealt to me, which haven't been a lot. Even parts where I've you know edited the video, trust me, you ain't missed anything. I have not gotten any hands, but that happens, and you have to know how to play it even when that happens. Because the blinds are so low, like I've said a couple times already, I'm not pressing. I'm not pressing. I'm not gonna go all in with ace four. It's still like I said, it's all about the blinds at this point, and I still got I think 22, 50. But yeah, I still got 22 blinds, 24 blinds. I'm bad at math right now. Um, 25 blinds left. Um, and of course my internet's acting funny. Excuse me, Bovada's acting funny. Promise it's not my internet. My internet, I can pull up my Internet Explorer or Google Chrome right now, and it'd be fine. So, despite what Bovada said in my email response, it is not me. But it's alright. Hopefully, it doesn't happen anymore. But yeah, a lot of people eliminated prematurely here. This isn't gonna happen often. The blinds are 50 and 4 eliminated. Looks like my internet is the poker. I'm not sure what's going on with this. Um, It's a little frustrating because who knows, I could have just gotten dealt ace ace there, and of course it's gonna fold. So I'm gonna pause the video until I'm reconnected, and hopefully this tightens up. All right. Trying to click I am back, but it's not letting me. I'm not. Oh, there we go. Ace ace, ace eight. I mean, um, hmm. 12 big blinds left here. This is nah. I'm gonna stay tight. Well, not too tight. I'm gonna open up a little bit now. 12 big blinds left. The blinds are now at 100 in case you didn't notice. 10 in the button. Yeah, I'm just gonna push. I'm just gonna push. These people already think I'm tight. I'm really not. It's just the hands are bad. Probably not gonna get a call when I push. Unless someone has ace, ace, king, king, ace, king. They're not gonna call me. Even maybe even next time I push. So if I get ace, ace, king, king, next couple hands, I might not even push. I might just raise. Um, maybe get a call and then I push. If if it's a good poker player and they know I'm tight, they've seen me push once already, and then I raise. They may, especially because I'm short stacked. I only have 14 big blinds here. They may think I'm enticing to call, and they would fold. But it's a little high level of poker player thinking. I don't want to overthink too much, but that's what I would do in this situation if it happens. All right, I'm back. A little frustrating because it's late in the tournament. Probably missed a few hands. I think I lost a blind or two, but it's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but I have emailed Bovada. They say it's me. As I'm disconnected from here, I'm refreshing web pages, and my internet works fine. So, not sure. I'm a huge fan of Bovada, but past couple of days, it's been screwing me a little bit. But the situation stays the same here. I'm still now I'm down to 9 big blinds. I'm under the ten mark, and now it's pretty much push or fold time. The blinds are valuable. Um, if even if no one calls and I get the blinds, it's 150. It's a big. It's 1.5 big blinds. So um, hopefully I get something to work with here. Ace anything. I'm raising here. Um, any pair, even deuce deuce. I'm raising. I'm pushing. I mean, even like king queen, king jack. I'm probably pushing this. I'm obviously pushing this if I can get a yeah. Because he pushed. Not confident, but I really don't have a choice here. Six king. That is a straight draw, flush draw, but he didn't get it. So played it right and I won. Now my situation is tried here. Queen king. I'm gonna raise it. Try to stay blind, but I have a good hand anyway. So now I'm with 20 big blinds, so I don't have to be so pushy. And also keep in mind here because I doubled up. This guy and this guy are in the same boat as me. For some reason, my mic cut off at this point in the tournament during my live narration, which is kind of disappointing because it was interesting. But so I'm gonna have to take it over from here after the fact. Player number two here was having the same problem as me. He was having a lot of disconnections, and I mean, he could have internet issues, but that kind of tells me that Bovada's issues were for just certain people. I'm not really sure what the issue is, but I haven't played yet today, so hopefully they fixed it. But at this point in the tournament, it starts to get interesting, especially there's only 4 people left. So stay tuned. I'm gonna edit around, skip some hands that I probably wouldn't have during the live narration, but definitely want to watch the end of this video because it gets funky. Got 9-9 here with a limper in front of me. I do believe I'm going to push here, and I do. Keep in mind the big blinds are now 150, so I'm at the point now where I'm still pushing with good hands. And like I said, number two has been disconnected a lot, so he pushes with 3-3, calls the push with 3-3, and he gets eliminated. So he'll probably be sending Bovada an email after the tournament, assuming it wasn't his internet, just like I did a couple days ago. And he'll probably get the same response I did, which was it wasn't Bovada, it was me. So, like I said, I'm not bashing Bovada. Great site, but they've been having issues lately, and they should take responsibility. But that's that hand. And like I said, at this point in the tournament, there's only four left. You start to see some really crazy things. This is the bubble time. Two people in the 2,700 range. I'm at 34. I got a 43. We're all, for the most part, still pretty close. We all still have a good amount of blinds, so it's interesting to see some of these hands unfold. I'm gonna skip around and show you some of them. Here I get dealt ace queen off and the small blind. I'm gonna raise, and he's a big stack. He probably thinks I'm trying to steal his blind. If I was him, I wouldn't worry about it too much. But I hit an ace. The only hand I'm worried about here, because he called, the only hand I'm worried about here is ace king. It's the only hand that is gonna beat me. And if he has it, he'll call. If he doesn't, he'll fold. And he doesn't. And just like that, I'm adding to my chips. Now I'm a leader. Now being a chip leader and a triple up really doesn't matter. You're just trying to survive. You're trying to knock out one more person here. Doesn't matter who it is. You're trying to survive, basically. Survival game. That's what triple ups, double upsets, they're about. Survival. This right here starts the craziness of this hand. Starts the craziness of what I was talking about. Got a pre-flop raise, 8 pushes, and 5 will call. Ace queen versus queen king. He gets it. So not necessarily a bad beat there. Just we're still in it. And now the chip lead has the chip number 5, who has found himself at the top of the tournament for the most part, is now in a desperation mode. So let's see what he does and how he handles it. Got a min raise. It's kind of sketchy there for a short stacked min raise, so I fold and he steals it. Next hand, I'm the small blind with absolutely nothing. I'm sitting pretty. I'm not gonna mess with it. Why risk it? I should fold here, and I do. All right, here we have 10-10 in the small blind. Um, it's one of those things that if he calls a push here, he has something good. If he doesn't, he folds. And he called, turn nothing, and I got rivered. And the push, with 10-10, I think most people would have done it. That's just one of them things. Yeah, I got rivered, and it happens. It happens online poker. It happens at poker. So you gotta take it. You just gotta take the hits. And now I'm back in desperation mode with 8 big blinds. So we'll see what happens. All right. Previous to this hand, I folded 3 hands. Um, Now I'm dealt ace queen in the button on the button. I'm pushing, and I didn't get a call, but I got the blinds, so it's okay. I've increased my chip stack a little bit here. Still in the same situation. Now I have 9 big blinds. It's the only thing that's changed. I'm still in desperation push mode. Previous to this hand, There's been about 8 minutes of calls, folds, pushes, folds. King two with six big blinds. King two suited here. I pushed, hoping to get a folds and get the blinds. I got a call instead, and I got lucky. And that's, I think at some point during this tourney, everyone left here has gotten lucky. He had queens, I had king two, and I hit the king, and that kind of redeems myself from the earlier ace when he queened me on the river. So not him, number five, but that's it's part of the crazy bubble we had here in this tournament. Obviously here queen six that folded, always a fold, but I would have hit the trips. Yeah. Here I got 9-5 small blind. That's a fold, obviously, but we have a push and a call. So obviously this works out for me. They're both this. Well, never mind. Either way, this is gonna be good because one person is either gonna be eliminated or very hurt. Sevens does not hold. Man hits a king, and now we're just exchanging chips here. And now player one finds himself in desperation mode. Believe me when I say us four have been playing together, just us four, for about 20 minutes. So we're all a little like, what the hell? We're just exchanging chips back and forth. Um, Everyone's rooting for someone else to go all in and someone else to call. Here we got ace 8, ace 10. Flush draw. Doesn't hit it. Tournament over. Finally. Finally. That was a stressful tournament, especially from all the disconnections. I didn't get any hands at the beginning. But you got to make do with what you have. You got to stay positive and always keep your mind right. Don't get mad because you got beat, a bad beat. I got rivered by the queen, but you can't play emotional. You just got to realize that happens, and that'll do it.